Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews, night 29 of 31 Days of Horror. What I'm reviewing tonight is the Netflix original series of Haunting of Hill House. Uh, if you haven't seen it, it's a 10 episode, hour-long episodes series. I don't really want to say based on the movie The Haunting, but it sort of is all the character names are the same and everything, but it's like a different story, if you will. The plot involves just this family of there's three, four, I think there's five of them or six. Um, People die off throughout, so excuse me if I can't quite remember that. Um, they lived here when they were kids, and they left. One of the guys has written a book about it, kind of like like an Amityville horror type book, and it's sort of everything's sort of like intercut. Like you'll have events that are happening at the house when they're living there as kids, juxtaposed with what's going on with them in modern day, and back and forth and back and forth. Um, Haunting stuff happens. Honestly, I do not want to go into any spoilers for this. If you have even the slightest interest, watch it. Seriously, don't look for spoilers or anything. Just watch it blind, and it's worth it. I really dug this series. Honestly, I know online people are giving it a bit of hate and saying it's not really scary or anything. Let me put it this way: if you think a scary movie should be like Insidious, you know, or like a jump scare filled thing, you're not going to find this particularly scary. This is slow burn at its best. I mean, you get scary like stuff in every episode happening, but nothing that usually. It's just like a building sense of dread that it gives you, which is something that a lot of movies nowadays, sadly, have kind of lost. And it's a shame. It really is. Uh, if you compare this to the original, like the original, what was his name? Can't remember the director, from back in the '60s, just called The Haunting, or hell, even the remake from the two like early 2000s, late '90s with Liam Neeson and stuff. There's not much similar. The only things that are really similar, like I said before, are some of the character names and the fact that there's a spiral staircase and that they have some statues. That's it, really. Like plot wise, it's the rest is very different. All in all, as for a rating for this, I'd give this a solid 9 out of 10. This is one of the better horror series I've seen in quite a long time, because what it's willing to do, it's willing to spend the time. By the time the last episode rolls around, the people who have died, you feel bad for. The people who have survived, you're kind of like cheering them on, because you genuinely like these people. They're all very flawed characters. Some, you could argue, are annoying characters, but it's part of the charm. That's the way they've been written. So yeah, solid series. Now, I know it's a big, time sink to sink in 10 hours in a series, but honestly, if you're a fan of like slow burn horror, by episode, hell, by episode 1, you'll be hooked. But if you're like just a fan of horror in general, give it to about episode 3 or so, and I'll just say this: just keep an eye on the background. There's a lot of ghosts in this show that are like hidden in the background. You never see them. They don't interact with anybody, but they're there, and it's creepy as hell when you notice them. Yeah, so there you go. Haunting of Hill House, 9 out of 10. Definitely a good series. Definitely worth watching. yeah, I'll try to find some type of trailer or something. But yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.